welcome to my channel. Today's video is a full face first impression using almost all affordable makeup. So if you want to see how I created this look right here and the products that I'm testing out, if I like them initially or if I hate them, because there are there's some hits and misses, then just keep on watching. Okay, so because I don't use an eyelid primer, I've just gone ahead and gone in with this Colourpop No Filter Concealer, which is what I typically always prime my eyelids with, because I really want to give this a fair shot, and I feel like it's going to need all the help it can get. I don't know. I'm just nervous about it. So, we're just going to jump right in and test this out and see how good it is. I'm going to go in first with this shade right here, primarily because it's the only matte shade in this palette, and we're going to put that into the crease. I don't know what kind of look. Okay, so at this point I sped this up because it was going to be forever long. This shade has zero pigmentation. Like, I'm putting a ton of it on my brush and I'm getting nothing, no color payoff whatsoever. It's really disappointing. So I'm going to go in with that deeper shade, even though it's a shimmer and it goes against everything I know and love, and put that into the crease. This one does have more pigmentation. Just that matte shadow was seriously unimpressive. I was just very, very disappointed because it's the only matte shade in the palette and it just did not work. So anyway, just gonna put that into the crease, and then we're gonna go in with the black in the palette, which looks very, very chunky glittery, and pat that onto the outer corner. And it is pigmented, so that was nice. It was more pigmented than I actually expected it to be. Just blending that out into the crease a little bit. It does kind of blend away a bit. It turns it kind of a gray instead of a black. But I mean, it's not terrible. It's not the worst black eyeshadow I've ever used. Definitely not the best. Now going in all over the lid with that shimmery pink shade. The swatch is very pretty, but swatches don't mean very much to me. So anyway, I'm just going to put that all over the lid. And it is pretty pigmented. I did not get very much fallout at all from this palette, but I'm assuming that's just because the pigmentation is like nada, you know, for some of the shadows. But anyway, I'm just putting this pink everywhere all over the lid, and we're going to go with that. I then decided to go ahead and put that pink into the crease as well, just to deepen it up a little bit. Okay, so the only non-affordable product that I have is a primer, and that's honestly just because I've tried every affordable primer and I'm not impressed. So I want to test this one out. It's the Becca Backlight Priming Filter base. So I'm just going to put some onto my hands here and put it all over my face and see what it does. It's got a little bit of a scent, but it's not a bad one. It smells pretty good. It's supposed to be very luminous, and it's supposed to be also smoothing. So we'll see if it is. It looks very glittery on my hand. Not glittery, but glowy on my hands. And it does look pretty glowy on my face, so that's what I'm all about. I would ideally like to look like the Tin Man. Glow, baby, glow. Okay, so first impression of this is it's not bad. Now we'll see if it actually does anything through the makeup, you know, that's the test. And the foundation that we're testing out today, I've never tried before. It is the Maybelline Fit Me foundation, the Dewy and Smooth. I got mine in the shade 220 Natural Beige. Oh my God, it don't have a pump. This retails for $6 at the dollar store. So I guess for $6, yes, I can complain that it doesn't have a pump because that just sucks. Anyway, I'm just gonna tap some out here onto my beauty blender. So I'm just going to dab this all over my face as per usual, and then blend it out with my beauty sponge. It claims to be a dewy luminous natural finish as well as a smoothing foundation. It definitely blends out really, really easily. It's a runny consistency, so I guess that helps, but it is at this point looking very, very dewy. Not sure if that's all foundation or partly the primer, but yeah, I'm gonna have to test them out separately to see. But I'm not mad about it, you know? And it is very, very full coverage at this point, so I'm digging it. That looks really, really wet and greasy. Okay, so, if I'm gonna have to set this with powder. But anyway, we're gonna move on. I totally forgot. I got this Catrice Liquid Camouflage High Coverage Concealer. All of these products, with the exception of the primer, retail for less than $10. So they're all super affordable. So hopefully they'll be good. This is what the applicator looks like for this concealer. And let me see if I can see what shade I got mine in. Seriously, why can I never find this? Oh, I got mine in 010 Porcelain. So, we'll see if I like it better than the Colourpop No Filter Concealer, which I very highly doubt. That is still looking super dewy. I'm going to have to set some areas of my face big time. This is crazy. So, if you are oily, I would definitely recommend trying, if you want to try the Fit Me foundation, get the matte and poreless one instead of this dewy one because it is intensely dewy. Okay, right away I can tell you, I'm blending this out with a brush to try to give it a fair shot to see if it is as full coverage as the Colourpop No Filter, and it's not. It's pretty, but it's not as full coverage. If you can see, like, it's just not as full coverage as that one. And I'm even using the brush to blend it out, which actually helps improve the coverage. I would just go with the Colourpop No Filter concealer. I mean, this one might wear really pretty, I don't know. But I can tell you, if you're looking for a full coverage concealer, the Colourpop one is definitely more full coverage than this. It's not bad though. I don't think it looks bad. And it does look pretty hydrating under my eyes, so that's a nice thing. I'm just trying to pat this foundation in a little bit more. Now, we are going to go in with this palette into the cream contour. And I'm going to go into this shade right here, which I swatched to see. We're just going to get some on the brush and hope for the best. That's messy. Okay. Ooh. That's pigmented. These were a little waxy feeling when I swatched them, so I wasn't sure really how it was going to go. Okay, it's not taking away foundation underneath, so that's plus numero uno. And it is a really pretty color. And I'm just tapping it in with this brush. I'm going to go back out and blend it out with a beauty blender, but not bad. And, oh, sorry. And the application seems to be pretty good too. I mean, it's like pretty easy to apply. I like it. I know it looks crazy. Calm down. Mostly I'm talking to myself. Okay, I definitely don't think that that's bad at all. Like, to bronze up the face, nice. I'm on board with it. Oh. Now we're just going to smear some on the old 5 head. And then blend that out. I'm just tapping this in lightly. I'm not using very much pressure, and it's blending really quickly. So that is nice. I think I'm really, really going to like this, actually. I'm surprised. But this is the shade that I used. Okay, before we trudge on, I'm going to use this Wet n Wild Reserve Your Cabana powder. And I'm just going to set my face lightly with it because I'm feeling crazy looking right now. And this is not a first impressions powder, but I've just recently gotten it like a week ago. But I do love it. I can tell you that already, that I do love it for setting my under eyes, which is normally all that I do set. Okay. Feeling like we're looking a little less greasy now, so that definitely has to be set with a powder. But I think it looks really, really pretty so far, the foundation. So, anyway, moving right along. Okay, I'm going to go back into this palette, and I am going to get some black out of the palette onto this little tiny brush here. And we're going to do two things with this, maybe. First, we're going to put it underneath the eye. It's very intense this way. Whew. And then I am going to bring some back up here just to intensify that on the outer corner too. Good God Almighty. What have I done? Well, the one shade in here that is pigmented. Lordy. Just re-intensifying the outer corner here to match these up. I do like that pink shade. I really am on board with the pink shade in the palette. I don't hate the palette. I mean, I don't know, honestly, like I said, I don't know that I would actually pay money for the palette, but I got it for free as a free gift with purchase, and I don't hate it. Really, I don't. Alright, I'm going to go in with just this clean brush right here and try to do something about this down here. Ow! Oh my lord, the danger. Okay, that's looking a little less intense, but still kind of crazy on this eye. Lord. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to add some of that pink that I put all over the lid. And try to calm this down over here. I'm not hitting the inner corner. I'm also going to do it over top of this black, because I don't want this to be so dark of a look, you know. I was trying to keep it light, but anyway. Just going to clean up that edge a little bit. Okay, so for the inner corners, I think I'm going to take this shade right here on a Luxie 207T brush, which I've mentioned 47 times is my favorite for inner corner highlight. And pop that into the inner corner. It's not bad. Not bad at all. And we'll hit the brow bone with it. And then just go back in with Luxie 205 and just blend this one more time. I feel like we kind of salvaged it a little bit. I need a clean, different brush. I'm just using a clean, fluffy brush to go in up here. Sometimes you just got to use your finger, you know. Sometimes that's all that's going to work. Because I got too much of that color up too far. That's better. Okay, so I have a new eyeliner to test out. This is the LA Colors Auto Eyeliner. This cost me a whopping $1. 100 pennies. Okay, so this is what it looks like. I got mine in the shade brown because I don't like to use black liner very often. I usually go in with a brown on the waterline or a color. I like that it's not a pencil, that it's like the roll-up kind, but it's not very effective. Guess that's what you get for $1, you know? I'm gonna say skip on this. It's barely showing up in my waterline, and it was actually hurting to try to get any more on. So I'm gonna go in with this Catrice one. It also is a roll-up kind, and I'm just gonna see if I can get a little more pigment that way. The only thing is, it's kind of hard to use because it's not a sharp little edge. Okay, see the difference with that eye versus this eye? I mean, that LA Colors one does work a little, but it's just not very intense. Match that up. I like this Catrice one though, and it's also super affordable, so that's another option. Okay, so now we're gonna go in with this blush by Wet n Wild. It's in the color Pearlescent Pink. It looks very pretty. Hopefully it's pigmented. Oh yeah, that's pretty. It's pigmented, pretty, a little bit glowy, which that could be all of everything underneath, but I like that pretty good. And it's also like $3, I think, not much. So I'm wanting to go in with this pink highlighter just to see what it does. And then I also have another highlighter that I plan to use, but we're going to test this one first and just kind of put it as a blush topper. Oh, whew, okay, I see you. That's pretty. That is really, really pretty. I really like that, actually. I actually think I would like that just as a blush because I'm all about the glowy blush. So that, okay, to me, this makes the palette worth it just because it is so good. Now, I can tell you that I got this from Makeup Revolution, the Vivid Baked Highlighter, and it blows. I mean, it is harder than a brick, and it's just very, very chalky, and you can't even see it. Like, I swatched that, and there's nothing. It's just, ugh. So, this highlighter, though, I'm on board with that. I like that a lot. Now, we're also going to test out this Colourpop highlighter. It's in the shade Lunch Money. It's a Super Shock Cheek. And I'm pretty excited to test this one out. It feels so creamy. And let's see. It's like a cream to powder. So we're going to test it. We're going to see. You get some on the brush here. And we'll just put it on the cheeks. Oh yeah, that's pretty. I'm going to have to blend these out because I got a lot going on here. A lot going on here. A lot of pink. Feeling very, very pink today. Okay. Let's put that down the bridge of the nose and on the Cupid's bow because I definitely don't want pink there. Okay, I think the Colourpop one is really, really pretty. I might have to test it on its own at some point also, but I really, really like that. Now, I'm going to go in with a stippling brush that's just clean and do some blending, okay? This is intense. Overall, though, I think that that's very, very pretty. I like it a lot, a lot, a lot. Okay, so another LA Colors product that I hope is better than the last one we just tried is this Brow Wowie brow pencil. I got mine in the shade Light Medium. This was $2 at the dollar store. And it comes with a spoolie on one end. And then it is the thicker pencil, which is what I like because I think that it's just faster. So let's spoolie through these brows and test this out and see. I love that it has the spoolie on here. All right, let's go in. It's feeling pretty smooth. It's not like pulling my brow hairs out, so that's always a plus. I have used some that do pull they hurt. And they leave you needing a brow pencil even worse because they pull half of your freaking brow hairs out. This one's not doing that though. It's got good pigmentation. It's $2, y'all. $2. Oh, I'm on board with it. Check out the difference. I'm very impressed with this. Very impressed. I'm excited. Not all of the $2 products sucked. This has been overall pretty much a win. I feel like for first impressions. They can go really, really bad sometimes, you know. This also seems to kind of like lay my brow hair down, which is good because I've mentioned it before, but they're unruly. They can be so wild sometimes. Like, I'm getting ready for bed. My brows are ready to party. I'm like, what is wrong with you guys? Okay, I love this. I love the way that my brows look with this pencil. This is a total win. I would highly recommend getting you one of these little bad boys. That is going in my little love pile. I'm super excited about it. Okay, so next up we have a mascara. It is the Covergirl, the Supersizer Fibers in Berry Black. It says 400% volume plus length. Oh guys, I almost messed up. I need to do setting spray first. I got this new one to test out. It is from Wet n Wild. It is $5. It's the Photo Focus Natural Finish Setting Spray. And I almost put on mascara before this, which would have been just like asking for a disaster. Lord help us all. Okay, let's test this out. Please don't have a bad spritz. Whew. Oh my. Okay, it doesn't have a bad spritz, but the scent, whew, a little strong. It's just a little strong. It actually kind of burned my eyes a little bit. Whew, couldn't open them there for a second. So it has a very strong mist, but it's not bad. We'll see how this dries down and go from there. Finally got this open. So, oh Lord. This is what the wand looks like. It looks like it should be used for violence instead of for mascara. I'm nervous. Please don't let me poke my eye out. And I'm assuming that the fibers are just on this little death wand here. This is a $6 mascara from the DG, by the way, if y'all were curious. That setting spray is showing every single bit of peach fuzz on my face, dear God. I hope that goes away quickly. Alright, so there it is with one coat. I don't think it's anything super impressive, but it's not bad. And it's not getting everywhere, so that's a plus. I don't like super wet mascaras that get everywhere. This wand terrifies me, so I'm trying to be really careful with it because I'm scared. I'm afraid. but it does do a very good job of separating out the lashes, so I guess that's the point of it, which I can see, that's fine. It just looks very intimidating. I bet it's gonna be good for the lower lash line too, though. I'm not overall impressed with the way my lashes look, though, I can tell you that. I mean, I don't hate it, but I'm not just like, oh, that's so awesome, either. I definitely don't see the 400% that it claims. Alright, we're going to go back in with another coat and see if that changes this into something absolutely magnificent. It is really easy to get to the very base of your lashes with this stabby wand. So that's nice. Okay, for a $6 mascara, it's not bad. I feel like it does a lot more volume than length, though, which is weird for a fiber mascara, because typically they're more about the length. So, anyway, I don't hate it. I do not hate it. Okay, we have one more product, and this one is also not super inexpensive, but it was on sale at Ulta for 10 bucks, so I feel like that's pretty inexpensive. It's the Glam Glow Plump Rageous Metallic Lip Plumper Treatment. This is what the little wand looks like. It is really weird looking, like very flat. So here we go. Oh God, that's so goopy. It's like so much gets. Oh my God. This is like using a spatula. I don't like this. It's like using a spatula. It's plastic. You have got to be shitting me right now. It is it's a plastic little spatula. What the heck? This is everywhere. Okay, the applicator on this seriously sucks. Like, seriously. It has like a little bit of a tingle effect, but I don't know that it's going to make my lips any plumper, and I'm not impressed with the color either. I would not recommend getting that one. I would just pass. Okay, guys, so this is the completed look using mostly all really affordable products. With the exception of the lip, I don't like that at all. And I was not, like, incredibly impressed with the mascara. But overall, I think the look turned out really good, and I think these products are pretty good. I'll have to wear the foundation, you know, and I'll update you guys in my Worth the Cash or Pass video for the month of April, because I'll continue to test these out and see how they work and all of that good stuff. But overall, I'm pretty impressed. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I hope you found it helpful, or at least entertaining. And if you have, please give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel down below, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.